Hello, good afternoon to everyone. My name is Tabla Robert, and I do represent Internet for Humanity, Uganda. I'm here today to basically give you a recap or talk about a few of my family members. First of all, I'll let them introduce themselves, and then we shall continue. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon to you. I'm called Sembatia Kevin, and this is my dad.
Hello everyone, I'm Natasha. This is my dad.
Thank you. These two have become part of the Tabla family. I'll be introducing the whole family in another video that you will be seeing. But today, basically, I'm here to talk about, to introduce to you in detail Kevin and Natasha. So, life is full of ups and downs. So I personally have been through ups and downs, and through the treatment lines I've been to, I was happy and privileged to meet a doctor called Sembatia. So Dr. Sembatia did a lot to me in saving my life, first of all, through the COVID season and even before the COVID season. But quite unfortunate, as you know, the doctors are people who are much affected by the season. We've been through the COVID season because they come in contact with almost every COVID patient. And that means they are much exposed to having or to be attacked by the virus. So Dr. Sambatia had a family, and it was a family of 4 people, him, the wife, and 2 children. And those 2 children today are the ones you see here. That is Kevin and Natasha. So the family of Dr. Sembatia was attacked by COVID, and the wife passed on, I want to say. She was affected by COVID, and unfortunately, she passed on. So the 2 were left under the control of Dr. Sembatia, amidst the many or a lot that was on his head, trying to fight for the lives of people, and one of the people was me. So he took on the responsibility both looking for after patients and treating patients, as well as trying to look after his 2 children. These 2 you see here were also once attacked by COVID, and they have been down to the road of death due to this killer disease. But I want to thank God, they were able to go through that section. They were healed, and today they are here. They are living testimonies. Actually, the 3 of us are living testimonies. We've gone through death because of the COVID, but we are alive today. So we want to thank God. We want to give glory back to God that we are still alive today, and we are one of the living examples of COVID-19. COVID-19 has been seen as, in Uganda, I want to say particular, there has been segregation for people who have been attacked by COVID-19. Someone looks at you and they want to run away from you. But to us as a family here, we are happy and proud to say we have been attacked and affected by COVID-19. And we are living examples, and we're going to talk about it. Someone can heal from COVID-19 as long as you set your soul straight and you have the hope. Because what kills many is because they do not have the hope that they are going to heal. So I want first of all to speak to someone out there. If you are affected by COVID-19, please first of all have the hope that there is life tomorrow. So what is killing many is because they lack the hope that tomorrow they're going to be well. So for us here, we have the hope and we are well today. So we want to thank God for our lives. We want to thank God for the lives of many that have survived. But also we want to take a moment of silence for those that have not been able to survive this disease. May their lives rest in eternal peace. What brings me here today is to continue talking about the lives of these two children. So eventually, Dr. Sembatia continued his work of treating the COVID patients, and unfortunately, he was also infected with the virus. And unfortunately, he also lost his life. But I want to say he had healed from that disease, but because he had pressures and due to the life of his son, basically Kevin, who was also down, so sick. Initially, they had not informed him because it was the same time that he was also down. So when he heard that his son had also been attacked by the virus, and he was to the lines of death, that shocked him so much, and he ended up losing his life. So because I appreciate what he did to us, we decided as the Tabla family to take in these two children. Someone would ask, don't they have relatives? Yes, they have distant relatives, but the relatives have not been helpful to them. They were almost trying to live a very hard life, and tomorrow they will end up on the streets. But why leave them? And yet their dad has rescued lives of many people. So that is why the Tabla family, me and my wife, Maureen, we decided to say we shall take them up. First of all, I want to thank Mr. Robert Porter and Mom Pam. Those two, the president of Internet for Humanity, have been so supportive. Because having these two children being brought into our home is not because we had a lot, but we were deciding to go with one meal a day and forsake the supper so that we can live with them. But Mr. Robert Porter and Mom Pam, Internet for Humanity, they have decided to come up and say, well, let these two children stay with you, and we shall do as simple help as we can. So I want to look through this camera and say thank you, Dad and Mom. May God bless you. We come to you as the world. I'm sending out this video to anyone who has the heart to help. You know, well, raising a child takes a lot. It is not about the way we talk about it, but it takes a lot, as we all know. All parents who are out there, you understand what it means to raise a child from down to glory. So for us, me and Maureen and my family at Stabler want to see these two children rise to glory. I would love to see Kevin become a doctor. I would love to see Natasha become a doctor and succeed their dad. But we cannot do all this. We as our family, we're not earning a lot. Though we have the heart to help, we are not having a lot to move and push the family. So we come to you out there and say, look, if you have anything that you think you can do for Kevin, please, you're much welcome on board. If you have anything that you can do for Natasha, please, you're much welcome on board to help these children. Currently in Uganda, the education system is shut down. The schools were shut down, but because it has been almost 2 years when people are not going to school, the schools have decided to go the e-learning way. Right now, the schools have opened virtually. The children are back to school virtually through Zoom. They are attending classes through Zoom and paying school fees. Though it is not that high, It is almost 50% of what a school was paying, but still it is a lot of money. And also look at, they need the gadgets, they need the computers, they need the data. So this is something we've not been able to secure for them, even though their friends are back to school and learning, but we have not been able to secure such a thing for them. So if anyone out there can handle and help handle the school fees of these children, the gadgets they can be using in the e-learning, the data, because a lot of data to have someone do Zoom classes almost every day, we are not affording this, though we want to help these children. So we want to come to you and say, please, these children need your help. They are now our children. The way I look at my biological children is the way I look at Natasha, is the way I look at Kevin. Because they mean a lot in my life. So I want to thank you. We want to come to you. We want to make an appeal to someone out there. Please, step up, come and help these children. We want to thank Internet for Humanity. Thank you for being there. We want to thank the donors that have donated to Internet for Humanity. You've done a great job to see that you support the people in Uganda, you support these children. We want to thank you in particular, Mr. Robert Porter and Ma'am Pam. Thank you very much. You've made sure that we feed. You've made sure that we have something to eat every day. May God bless you. We want to thank you. We want to bless you. We want to bless the name of the Lord because He has been trustworthy to us. Thank you for God and my country. Dear, have you ended?